Meghan McCain is out there with a new book that she is promoting heavily, and the book is a tell-all that basically tells all about her experiences working for years and years on ABC's program, The View. Now, as everybody knows, over the years, Meghan McCain said a lot of stupid stuff on The View. The other hosts would always kind of dogpile on her and prove her wrong and explain in somewhat kind words sometimes why she was so wrong. And she constantly made headlines, would always claim to be the victim of everything, and that is exactly what her new book talks about. The toxicity, not just what we saw on the air, but behind the scenes, where everybody would gang up on poor Meghan McCain, and it was so toxic, she claims, that she just had to leave. She had to get out of there. It wasn't good for her. Look, we've all been in toxic workplaces, right? We can relate to that. Except ABC executives are out there right now, according to a new report from TMZ of all places, saying, yeah, that's not what happened. Oh, there was plenty of toxicity, both on screen and off at ABC, but it was Meghan McCain, these people say, that was responsible for most of it. And even when she wasn't responsible for the toxic, horrible behavior, she would propagate it. Meaning that if there was a fight between any of the hosts there and Meghan McCain wasn't involved, she would insert herself and then try to prolong it. So she was actually the one stirring the pot, these ABC executives say. And according to them, one time it got so bad, I guess in the past year, they actually had to have an emergency Zoom call with producers, with the on-air talent, with executives, everybody, to talk about how bad things were. And of course, they say it was Meghan McCain who was responsible for a lot of this. And another big claim in the book, obviously, is that she is the one who made the decision to leave The View. Executives also say, not exactly how that happened either. We wanted her gone. And that was the consensus. We had meetings about this and we said, you know what? It's time for her to move on. So it wasn't exactly, according to ABC, how Meghan McCain puts it. That she was just the poor, downtrodden individual wanting to talk about her dad every day. No. Executives say, we kind of forced you out. So, where's the truth, right? Meghan McCain obviously can't just be believed at face value, but then again, corporate media executives, right? Are we going to take them at face value? My guess is that it's somewhere in between. And Meghan McCain is hyping up the fact that she was the so-called victim of the toxicity at The View. And the reason I believe that Meghan McCain is the one doing most exaggerating here is because toxicity sells on the right. Victimhood sells on the right. I mean, think about it. Meghan McCain is out there trying to sell her audiobook. Meghan McCain is looking for money. And what better way to make money on conservatives than to say that these liberals I was working with were so incredibly toxic, and I was the victim, and the corporate media wanted me gone. That's a money-making scheme right there if I've ever seen one. And again, I'm sure some of it's true. Some of it. But probably nowhere near the extent to which Meghan McCain would have us believe. Meghan McCain had no qualifications to be on The View to begin with. Let's be honest about that. Her dad was Senator John McCain. That's her claim to fame. That's her political experience. She wasn't knowledgeable about things. She didn't do her homework. She didn't do her research. She stuck up for a guy, Donald Trump, repeatedly, who basically shat on her father's grave, and that would piss her off, but then she'd be defending him in the next segment. You suck, Meghan McCain, and The View is better off without you.